Hello my friends, and welcome back to Seawolf Gaming. We are at it with Tumble. We are going to do 1 star today. We're not going to do all 3, but that'll make anyone happy. And we are here in a cold part of town. Now this part of town can get a little tricky. Thankfully, we have the radiators unlocked. These will be a good bonus for us. Speaking of, there are a number of heaters we can get. And with the amount of kudosh. Okay, now this one would be... Okay, now this one's going to be useful in the warmer territories. Along with the hot dog stand. This is how I work. If anyone else wants to talk about it, be my guest. Let's see, where is... Okay, so we will get the cozy kiosk. Here we go. And remember to rotate it. I think that's about right. It's not exactly on the wall though. I guess it's like the... Okay, so we're doing... Now we've got to do the heaters. This is where the thermal comfort comes in. This will be a key later. Since this introduces us to temperatures, as you can see, the heaters are here, but they don't require maintenance. Which is a good thing. On the flip side, the coolers will require occasional maintenance. Which can be a pain in the bum. So, we're gonna basically set up the heaters for now. Basically get them spread all throughout the hospital's general area. Now this is where my heated GPs will come into play. The odd thing is, though, is that this entrance is right by the flippin' helipad. I never understood why they would put it here. I mean, like, I never understood why they would do that. And I don't... And I'm not part of the game company, so I don't know. And for some photo away, sorry about that. I realized I was a bit far away, but I gotta move something. Sorry. Recording at a different location today. Okay, there we go. Now, we do... Yeah, see, here is the cooler I was telling you about. That little bugger. That does the opposite of what we currently need. If that makes any sense to anybody. Make a cold climate one template. I'll do that later. Okay, now we're gonna need a staff room. Nope. That's not the staff room. Damn it. Okay, the way you guys just saw it was a classic goober move on my part. I was joking, but that was an actual goober mess I did. You guys had to see that. It's like a television for the meantime. Okay, looking. Now we need stuff. Let's get Okay, you handle that. Ooh, you can handle sales. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need my code. Man, I'm gonna need my. I forgot how big I made it. Damn it. One downside is that while you can make plans, sometimes they fall on your face. Here's the point, right here. So as I said in my last video, I'm going to do 1 star for this one, but this is the second tier. The final ones will be deeper into 2-point counting. If that makes any sense to you all. So, that out of the way. Okay, I need a nurse. Okay. It'll be a decent one for a while. So we need training. And the reason I can't do the small rooms is because I need the small radiator that this level will give me. So yes, the rewards can and do support other projects. And lastly, a janitor. And in the meantime, you are going to be trained with kitchen ghosts. With Peter Geist. I see what they did there with the naming process. Okay. That's out of the way. Oh, doctor. How the hell did I forget my doctor? And we got Herman Odyssey. Let's go with Herman. He's got the most potential out of the group. And this is going to be you guys' first time to see the helipad in action. We get a 4-propeller helicopter, which will bring guests, VIPs, and occasionally emergency patients. So this is a lot of potential. Let's see, is anyone coming? Anyone at all? Around the area. Real quiet. So I hope everyone's gonna have an amazing 4th of July. And a very good summer vacation. And also, in case you haven't noticed, my doctor has left the general practitioner's office. There's a reason for that. They can only be in one room for a certain amount of time. I mean, like, no one comes, they can't exactly do their job. Oh, here's the helicopter again. And we have our first patient. Victoria Darling.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
Wait, you're doing the queue? What the fuck's number 1? Oh, it is number 1. Audrey Blazer. Well, we're gonna have to expand a little bit, so we will buy plot 2 for the meantime. We'll just work on fulfilling the roles. Let's see. Can't exactly tell what that first one is, unfortunately. I have my recording.
45th caller today will win tickets to the rock festival taking place next month. I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
See, I wish Harrison would be a little more, like, optimistic. Because apparently he's the conspiracy nut of the trio that basically run the radio show. Oop. And I forgot to put down seats. What kind of administrator am I? How did I forget seats? Ugh. Ooh, Portishead, which means we are going to need a ward. Which will be good for as soon as this gets built. We can basically put it there. We're gonna have to have the heater basically there so we can like start to iron out. Okay, so there's the ward. Let's see. Ooh, it would be a good one to have in the ward. Yeah. Put another big toilet. And now for the fracture ward, which is our first optimization of a room we currently have. Much like some of the other rooms, this one has a number of uses and illnesses it can cure. So I'm going to install, and I'll just, since it's a tiny one, which I unfortunately can't do anything about, I'm going to add 2 these, hand sanitizer. That looks pretty good. Oh, heater. Where's the heater? See, I always have a tendency to lose track of the damn heater. It's mainly because it shows these things which don't normally belong in a freaking ward. Like, seriously, why are these even here? I'll buy the Ivy Tube. Use that. Okay. And that's up, so let's hire you. But unlike the ward, the fracture ward, for those of you who are just starting this game, or for those of you who don't
not to be stressed.
know what this game is, I'm not being mad, I'm just explaining. The normal ward can work as both a diagnosis and a treatment room. That's like a number of others. Another one we have is the psychiatry room. And we have a new illness, Portishead. Ah, see? Humorous injury. And yes, this is a joke on the funny bone. So the ones wearing with casts, such as this fine gentleman, or this person, they will have to be diagnosed and then treated, but in a certain pattern. Which is just how this game works. I didn't program it, I can't do anything about it. I can't code nothing. One thing I want to know is who left this stuff like on the road.
Why is it whenever you clip your nails in front of a computer, one of the nails always flies into the cracks of your keyboard? Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know. No one knows.
See, that
Don't forget to tip your doctor.
See, Nelson said right there made 0. Hear me? 0 sense. And I mean, like, we are operating at a common thing, and like, we are smart enough where we won't basically risk going like overboard with a number of things. So as you can see, the ward works as both a diagnosis and treatment territory, which works really good for me actually. And I'll provide some entertainment. Put one of these claw machines in. Minus 7,000. That ain't too bad. Oh, and we had our first failure. Sorry. I mean, we did try. Pretty much all you can ask for in this environment. Put this torpedo game in. And because it looks cool. Something I kind of want them to like do as a future DLC if they like get around to it. Like do something that involves like seaborne illnesses, you know, like seasickness or like stuff that has to do with travel. Though technically I already did that, but I mean like, but I'm kind of thinking an illness based on like seasickness would be cool. At least that's my take. Don't quote me. Okay, see? If it's blue, it's cold. And if it's red, it's too hot. So sometimes you need to find like that right balance. See? Because right here, too hot. There we go. This seems a little more doable. The 3 different size heaters each have a different number of ranges. The first range is first one we get basically be in the middle of the group covers a fair number. That hurt. You guys don't want to know what I just did.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne.
And now I get Ricky Hawthorne. So I'm gonna...
Hello to all my faithful listeners out there. This is Ricky Hawthorne, ready to pour another jar of good old-fashioned honey into your ears. And remember, the honey I'm referring to here is my voice.
See?
There's no need to panic and call in to complain like last
Ward
time.
emergency. We can't unfortunately treat them at the moment. We are a little preoccupied with other things. But we can promote someone. And I do plan to give this guy the general practice qualification. Because, the guy needs someone with that qualification. Can't exactly be a functioning hospital. I hope this doesn't backfire, but for the meantime, Pandora, you're gonna take his place until he can, like, master that profession. Hopefully this will not backfire. If it does, well, I can say I tried. So as you can see, we have our thermal comfort up to 99. Our cure rate is at 50.
I get paid to announce, not to hear you complain.
And I don't name these people, I swear to God. Good push to these names are random, I swear. Oh, Leon Dynamite! You're actually a really good general practitioner. Yeah, I can definitely use you, buddy. Let's see what the first one is. Furnace. I don't remember. Okay, and there's the cure rate. Now we can do the staff challenge. Avoid
Training course complete.
90 days
Dismissed.
without a death. See if we can do it. We'll also upgrade the easy scanner. What's this? Because upgrading will also be a good way to, like, understand the diseases. The one you cannot upgrade, as far as I know, or unless I don't know if an upgrade for it even exists, it's basically the machine from the fracture ward. See, I don't know if the plastic caster can get an upgrade. If anyone does know if it can or cannot, please let me know down in the comments, because I've been questioning that ever since I got it.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Yeah, we're gonna need a second one now, so we're starting to get a bit of a backlog. Which also means we're gonna have to edit this room a little. Which means we can now put in the cold put into code R. And just in case you guys do not know, this does not mean code like slur. This stands for right. He's just like, I'm just getting that out of there. Well, putting it here would be a good, like, use of this space. Oh. Ah, pharmacy, yes. I need a level. Let you weapon, yes. I would like. Thank you. We'll put the Gen 1 here. Review. Put you. Sorry. This is being a little stupid. Okay. And now we can do the code R, which will actually balance out. That's cheese for brains. It's better than just being pretty stupid. At least admit that. Okay, so as I said in my previous video, we're only going to get to 1 star here. Okay, Dr. Pandora Danley, you can take a break. Yes, I'm going to throw in a veteran. You can't actually do this, which is kind of cool. I mean, like, you can have people not, like, designed for certain rooms to, like. Looks like I was right. Looks like I was right. It was the bloody pharmacy. So was the pharmacy. I don't know why. Well, if we're going to get people to line up at the pharmacy, we're going to need some stuff here. Okay. 6 people with party mouth.
Patients arriving for pharmacy.
do that. Let's begin to. So this means we're gonna have to expand into plot 3. I do feel bad for this farmer who's gonna lose his barn shortly. I do feel for the guy. I really feel for him. Yeah, 90 days without a death. At least we had one right at the end. Yeah, see, because we need Pan's Lab. At highest I've seen the, like how many, like the max number of people you can cure is up to, well, 20. And another one, heavy leg. Caused by excessive physical exercise. Twice a fracture ward. Pandemic. See, I don't get why they did this one. It would make more sense if, like, since we're in Tumble, it can shake and rattle, and then, like, stuff gets, like, stuck on your head. But that's just me. Okay, that's just me. Like, being me. You may notice I did not, like, add any special things to this room. There's a very good reason for that. One, basically by doing it on its own, it's easy to, like, shape and mold into, like, your own, like, version, you know, like, basically doing it bland like this makes it, like, putty, if that makes sense to anybody. I remember putty. Actually, I remember Play-Doh, too. I know I'm talking about, like, my childhood when I'm playing a game with them. It's weird. Okay. Now that we got the Pan's Lab going, we will need a doctor to operate it. He's got less speed, but I think he'll be a good, like, place to have around. Although I do have it fast, because he isn't. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing so good on the pharmacy patient rest job. I mean, like, the guys are trying. I know you're trying, Amber. I know you're trying, Miss Hunt. Oh. One of your easy diseases. See that? Diagnosis 100. Went straight up. Gaboing. For the head office, I did not name it that, I swear. No one ragged me. It can also be used for a number of other ailments, such as hot-headedness and head crabbedness. And yes, the head crabbedness is, I believe, a joke or a reference to Half-Life, because, well, head crabs. I want to know is where did the head crabs go when they go into the bin? This is probably like the only way you can get them off, but I don't really trust it. Which is just me saying, like, I'm not, like, okay. I'm gonna put a stuff right here because this would be a really good place for it anyway. Let's see, put in some snacks, drink. Sure you keep your workplace clean at all times. And I guess for fun, you guys will have the pinball machine. We are now level 7. Alright, now we're making bank. See, now this is where the janitors will show a really good side of themselves. Actually, you have a good check of trades. So the fact you don't have the psychiatry training, you'll definitely do for a while. Because not only will janitors like restock and fix stuff, they'll also clean up messes. Oh, Luna Humbug. I say Hamburg. That'll also be a good one, but we're also going to need another assistant. Cat Gum. You definitely fit the bill.
Warning. Earthquake imminent.
Shake down and roll, Marines.
Maintenance required in Pan's lab.
And this is where we get introduced to stuff that we cannot control. Case in point, well, disasters like that. And if you're like people, I mean, the patients do get hurt, it'll be a negative, like, bonus to them. Because I mean, like, you get hurt in a hospital. I'm like, you get hurt in a hospital, you're gonna lose trust in the hospital. Like, I'm just spitting facts here. So now we'll just flip a couple of these around. Okay, cure 10 patients. That's an easy one. Yeah, see, look. Humbug's now cleaning up debris from that motherfucking earthquake we've had.
Well, would you believe it? A tree came crashing through my conservatory last night. Well, no sense dwelling on the past, and the place does look greener now. Here's a nice song to celebrate.
And that's a joke on Dora the Explorer. I know that. Yes, 79%. Not good, but not. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not terrible either. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade to 3 until we complete the next one. So, apparently, if we get increased size on this one, it's going to take a while. But again, we're making bank here. I mean, like, we do need funds to keep the hospital going.
Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank
I
you.
mean, like, paying the employees and stuff. Memory's not exactly a very bad trait, but it's one I don't necessarily like. So we're gonna get some training. And what I love is, like, I guess trainers don't get scared by the doctors, but like everybody else does. I don't get
Nurse
that.
required in fracture ward.
Oh, diagnosis decision. Paintable orange. Yep, gonna need the cardiology, which is also blank, but much like this room, that is done on purpose to enable a good amount of flexibility. And if anyone asks me for that, that's fine. I don't mind getting nagged on it. But I mean, like, I don't. Never mind. I was going to say something rude. I've offended you all. I stopped myself there. Hygienic. You'll do nicely in the fractional ward. Oh, and we have a health inspection. Here comes the pan.
End of year approaching.
Wow. Don't know it's that much? Yeah, let's view the award ceremony. I haven't shown you guys this. So how the awards go is depending on a number of in-game factors. We will see if we win or if our rivals win. So let's open the first one. Doctor of the Year! Herman Odyssey! Congratulations! Next up, we have Nurse of the Year! Linda Buck! Rising Star! Cat Gump! The Reason Hire! Employer of the Year! Presented to Tumble, the Titan Health Corporation's branch. No deaths. Goes to Bungle. That's fine, that's fine. Best Teaching Hospital. Also goes to Bungle. That's 2. Patient's Choice and Most Prestigious. Bungle again. Final one, Most Prestigious Hospital. Jumbo Medicorp. So we won 4 out of 8. That is not too bad. If anything, that gives us a good amount of income.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured.
And we have jazz
health
hands.
inspector's visit.
Hilarious. Jazz hands. What we can do... Okay, we've cured 10 patients, so we've succeeded in that goal. Ward emergency. How many people are currently in the ward? One patient being treated... 2 patients being treated, actually. Not too bad.
Training course completed.
So let's up the amount of people in them. It's something you can do. I figured this out myself recently. Though, in certain rooms you can increase the number of staff in that room. These two being some good examples. Research is also a good example because it too can also be manned by a select number of people. Which means you can have them do various things like checking or curing. Which actually helps out. And we are... So as you can see, this little idea has basically doubled our workforce in a particular sector. Which basically means we are able to understand and learn, as well as cure and earn a select amount of equipment. And also for shenanigans, we're going to be upgrading the hardware, so because we need this up to its 2nd level. We are going to need another GP's office. We need a light one in the end. I have group of buildings. Ooh. This one's kind of hilarious because this is actually something that can be found on RL. If I remember correctly, its most common name is Werewolf Syndrome, I believe. If someone can help me out, help me clear that one up, I much appreciate you, and I will give you a shout out in the next video. So we're gonna Promote.
Patients now arriving.
Yeah, we'll do a ward.
On the ward.
Why not? And the emergencies don't need to like go through like the red tape and stuff. They'll just go straight in. As you can see, they'll just march. Like that.
Domesticated? Try litigated. The bureaucrats are back with more wacky administrative mishaps than ever. No amount of paperwork is going to stop these cats from landing on their feet. Watch Bureaucrats every day on Bungle Kids. 24 hours a day. This is
Okay, that's not too bad. And as you can see what that guy just did, the jumping jack thing, that ended with the jazz hands, that was the illness jazz hands. You guys briefly saw that, but I wasn't focused on it. Sorry about that. Oh, right there, see? That's the jazz hands. Put in 2 more of those. I also want to give a huge shout out to a YouTuber who I heard of. Who, well, I found her by accident. She did a playthrough, so I am copying her, but I'm doing it my own way. I want to give a huge shout out to Layla, who has her own channel.
Please prepare heart racer.
She is really good. She does really good work. And I wish her luck in the 2-Point Museum. Immediately when I get this out, she will be in the next area of that game. So unfortunately I'm behind.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Shoot mono beasts, like no can do. Oh damn. That's a big group. I did not anticipate that happening. I mean, okay, well, to be fair, I kind of did. So that's why I had like,
Earthquake warning. Staff should secure patients.
I had like 2
before
people
securing
secured up there, and
themselves.
well, that's great. Bloody hell. Jesus, guy, why are you so mad at my hospital?
Required in pharmacy.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, woman, all I am doing is running a hospital. Oh, and there we go. We got 1 star and the small radiator. Well, folks, that'll be all. Drop a like, leave a comment. If you do, if you can, do subscribe, and I will see you in the next part of this 3-parter for the town of Tumble. Peace.